So, since Broadchurch Series 2 has recently ended, I thought I'd bring you some of my thoughts on the show as a whole, because I didn't bother with it the second time round, and hell, it's relevant, so why not? Anyone unfamiliar, Broadchurch is a really popular crime drama about a sad policeman who lives at the seaside. Which you'd think would cheer him up, because, you know, seaside, looks pretty, you can buy candy floss there and everything, but even that doesn't stop him looking into the sea and looking sad. The show's primarily about this kid that gets murdered and how sad everyone feels about that. The sadness is heightened because of the music used in it, made by this composer, who's a really good composer. He's really in tune with the mood of the show, because when tasked with scoring it, what he realised, right, was the mood of the show, it's not happy. Okay, definitely not happy. It's not even just sort of feeling alright. You're not supposed to be happy watching a child get killed, so the music has to reflect that. Sad. See, that's the mood of this bit of music. Look, I'll write it on this whiteboard in case it's too difficult. Okay, that bit of music means you're meant to be sad. Like, you couldn't use a bit of music that sounded like this.
I'm sorry that I wasn't there for you.
Also, in a show like this one, it would be inappropriate to splice it with footage of, like, Sesame Street or something. The sad policeman's partner is a sad police woman, who also thinks that children dying is sad. They can do other emotions too. They're really multi-emotioned characters. They can both do angry pretty well.
For God's sake! Bloody Twitter! Shit!
So that's like more stuff. Look, I did the diagram of the emotions that the sad policeman and the sad police woman do. Anyway, loads of people were talking about it online the other year, because unlike most murder mystery shows, this one has a twist making it stand out, because guess what? We don't know who the murderer is for the whole series. Like, I know, right? It's weird. A series about hunting a murderer, and we don't know who the murderer is until the end of the series? Do you know who the murderer is yet, officer? The fuck do I know? Ask me in about 7 episodes. It's almost like the writers are holding a piece of information from us specifically to keep us watching. Because they're right dickheads like that. Fuck you, Chris Chibnall. And at the end of the series, the murderer gets revealed to be a person. It's definitely a person. It's not like a dog. Or a pigeon. Or a tree. Imagine if the murderer was a tree. Oh my god, the tree did it, officer. Arrest that tree. But apparently there was an alternate ending where it turns out the murderer was a puppy. So yeah, if you want to see some sad and angry policemen and women being sad and angry, I recommend Broadchurch. It's a veritable smorgasbord of sadness and angriness and dead children. You know, if you want something fun and upbeat to watch in your spare time. As said, I couldn't be asked watching Series 2 because everyone was saying it wasn't very good. Since I didn't watch it because I couldn't be asked, I can only speculate as to what makes it not as good. So I'm going to do that. Okay, Broadchurch Series 2 didn't really work for lots of people because they changed the formula too much. Because it starts with the sad policeman going to a zoo and he sees a happy penguin, and then he realises that life wasn't as bad after all and he didn't have to be sad all the time, and that ruined the format, because how can you have Broadchurch if the sad policeman isn't sad? It just doesn't work. It's meant to be sad people in a happy location. That's like contrast, you know? That's what Broadchurch is. Happy and sad. You can't do happy people in a happy location, that'd just be boring. Why'd you go and make the sad policeman happy, Chris Chibnall? What's wrong with you? So yeah, in Broadchurch Series 3, I suggest to make the show good again, they throw a brick at the happy penguin to make the sad policeman sad that a penguin died. If anyone knows Chris Chibnall, please send him a Twitter message and recommend to him that he kills off the happy penguin at the start of Series 3, because if we know one thing, Broadchurch should not have a happy penguin in it. Rest in peace, happy Broadchurch penguin.